Welcome back to another episode of Lookout Podcast After Hours, post Putt and Pull 10th annual, and I got the man Clint Mendenhall with me. If you guys have been following along, you saw me and Clint do the pre-show, now we're doing the post-show, and dude, what a great time. I mean, like we were just saying, dude, I think it gets better every year. But,
it does.
You know, like, yeah, I'm glad you said it, because I'm like, is it just me?
No, it felt different, but different is good, and the main point is everyone has fun, everyone raises money, and we did that, and I think that was really awesome.
Yeah, we get to honor folks too, you know, like that big picture of Justin Beebe out there, and I got to hang with his dad. Yes, sir. On the hat there, you know, so like that was cool because it's been 10 years since we lost Justin.
10 years exactly. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, man. And I had some great conversations with his dad, and I never actually had talked to him before. So.
Shell.
Yeah,
Shell's good.
Yeah, I kept calling him Mr. Beebe, and he's like, "Stop it!" I'm like, "I can't." It's just, but it's ingrained in me, man. Like when you meet someone's dad, it's always like, for me, since I was a kid, it's always Mister. You know.
Yep, Mr. So, and Mrs. That's always what you say. I still do it. I still call, every once in a while I'll throw Laura out there, Laura Ward. Yeah. Be like, "Yes, ma'am." And she's like, "Don't call me ma'am." I'm like, I don't know what to call you now.
I know exactly. Like, you just stopped me. I did the same thing, like deer in headlights. Like, I'm stuck now.
Yeah.
I can't call you Laura.
Yeah. Same thing. But yeah, no, it was a really good year. It's it was at all three events, so trap went off like a hitch. Everyone shot really good. Everyone raised a lot of money. Went to golf. That was really awesome. That's when the drinking started, so that was really cool too. Seeing people kind of loosen up because you can't drink with shotguns, obviously, for safety reasons.
Well, and then I was going to ask you about this before we get too far along. Yeah. Sorry to cut you off, but the the little voice things.
Yeah.
Was that the first year?
That was the first year we did voice activated polls.
And I think people were a little tight because of that, because they didn't want to like.
I got
kind
of mixed reviews on that. So people are like, yeah, it was cool because it went by super quick. It was seamless. Like everyone was like, oh, I have 2 hours until golf.
Yes.
This is amazing. I've never actually been to the briefing, and now I got to go to the briefing. At the same time, people were like, well, trap was okay, but we didn't get to celebrate. Like, oh yeah, you got one. Yeah, nice. And because if you did that, it went out. You're like, oh shit, and then to go out again. You're like, oh no.
Yeah, exactly.
So people would be like. Ingle was saying that he was praising somebody, and it was like I said, "Oh yeah, good job." Another one came out. Dang it! Another one came out. He's like, "Fuck!" Another one came out. Yeah. So he's like, he lost. He's like, I think we cost probably more in just the clays that just went out for funsies, but clays are such a small cost, man, and it's beyond that.
Yeah,
so
totally,
it's about the money. It's about people having a good time.
Yeah,
and. Yeah, we definitely did that this year. Cool.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, and you said like it went. It was a little more seamless, like you said, a little more flow to the trap shoot, because it usually takes a little bit, and then people are kind of setting up, and there was no setup really, because it was like they were, the speakers were set up or the recorders were set up the whole time, right? Yeah. And then you just like next team up, and it was great.
It was rapid fire for sure. Yeah. Like we were all in line at the trap house, at different trap houses, and everyone was like, "Okay, you next? Yep, okay," and shoot our 50, done. Shoot, other people go, and it was great.
Yeah, man. Like my shoulder was actually beat up.
Me
like
too.
After the first one, I thought, I'm like, geez, man, I'm getting soft. But I think it's because of that. It was just like there was no rest. It was just like bam, 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 bam. Which is also great because I got to like once I was on, I was able to stay on. Versus like getting a little cold or waiting.
How'd you shoot?
Okay, I mean about my normal. I think 17 on the first and 19 on the second.
Nice.
So, yeah, I picked
good.
up a little bit in the second. Yeah,
not bad.
Yeah, like I have a problem, and I recognized it later. Like the last time I shot, I didn't even notice it. I was just like, man, I was on and I was off, and like when I realized I wasn't cheeking down, like I just kind of got more lucky, like shooting, like I would pheasant or something. You just like react. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And not really like realizing what I was doing, and I wasn't cheeking down. So like you get that little bit of a, like I'm shooting over everything because I'm not lining up the
gotcha.
BBs, right? Like so I'm like kind of like tilted back.
Yep.
So then I started cheeking down and getting those two little bubbles in line. And yeah, it was much better after that. And then I was talking to Christine Highland, and she's like, yeah, if you're doing right, you have a little patience. You wait until it kind of like hits the peak and it kind of floats, and then it drops off. Yeah, and then you smoke it right there because it's like the slowest it's going to be.
Yep.
And I noticed that too, but it's so hard having that patience to like wait for it to like float.
Especially when you got it in your sights too. You're like, I'm gonna shoot now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then you see like the wad kind of go in the direction. You're like, man, how did I not
hit that? Yeah.
Oh, so good, dude. But yeah, sorry to cut you off on your roll though. But yeah, and then right to the golf, man, and it seemed like everyone showed up here kind of quick then too. You know.
Yep. No, golf got started. We had Chick-fil-A as a title sponsor, so they donated breakfast and lunch. That was
awesome.
Great.
Yeah.
So everyone got fed. Really appreciative of that. Golf went out without a hitch. As soon as the cannon went off for trap, everything just flowed smoothly until now, and even now it's great.
Oh yeah, man. Well, even the cleanup, like I was just like I pulled this thing out of the Highlander area because they lock everything down now as they should, and I don't want to get locked in the fence. So like, as soon as I got this through the gate, and I was like, I pop back in to check in to see how you're doing, and if anything needs any help, and it's already cleaned up. I was like, wow, that was super fast.
People, I mean. Yeah, we had a lot of people just jump in. I mean, it's kind of the way we do things.
Yeah.
Is just you see somebody needs help, you help.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, cleanup was awesome. I mean, we finished in probably 5 minutes.
Oh, it was awesome.
Which was amazing. So yeah, we cleaned up super quick. We're super appreciative of Highlander for hosting us as always.
Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate you.
Yep, they're awesome, and I think everyone's pretty happy with how today went.
I think so too, man. Yeah, I didn't hear any negative feedback really. I think everyone was pretty happy. Like weather turned out great,
Oh man, I got so sunburned.
Oh man, yeah, it got like hot. Like by the time I was shooting, like I was all layered up when I first got there, and by the time I got done shooting, like for the Annie Oakley, I was a little chilly because I had to peel off my main jacket because I couldn't quite shoulder my shotgun, and man, but like so I was a little chilled by that. But I was later in the shooting order, so like towards the end of the trap, where our team was finally up, my team was finally up, and I was like, damn, I can t-shirt weather all of a sudden. This is beautiful.
Right.
Montana Knife Company in the background, too,
yeah,
with the big old American flag. I was like, this is beautiful, man.
Oh, it was a great day. Like, we had super phenomenal weather. Like, it was typical spring in Montana. Cold in the morning, sweatshirts, pants, and then in the afternoon, shorts, t-shirt.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I think it was 25 when I left my house this morning. And I think it was at like 60 when I left the trap house.
Yeah.
I was like, this is amazing.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then did you guys do the 2 Annie Oakleys last year, or is this the first year of the
2 separate groups?
Yeah.
We did that. We've done that in the past just because there's so many people. And so if you do so many people, it takes forever. So you can kind of do 2 stages, I guess.
Oh, gotcha.
So it worked out really well.
And that was super cool because then people got to talk a little trash in that, and it was good, man.
Yep.
CJ and Dan going back and forth.
And then Dan won it.
Yeah.
That was
so
awesome.
good, dude. And Burke came out and did pretty good too, man. He
Everyone
was like,
did good.
See.
Yeah.
I did not do good. I missed.
I did it. I think I've done it like once or twice, and I get out the first round. I'm like, it's great to throw $20 in, but I'm like, I feel like I should be more competitive.
That's kind of where I'm at. I'm like, yeah, because I'd never done it before, and like partly because I'm not very competitive with it, and I was like, it'd be more fun if I could stick her out a few rounds and kind of like make it competitive. And like for that, like just going in and getting out on one, I'm like, I'll spend $20 at the auction or something instead. you know, like
it's a good time. It's a good money raiser, and it's fun. It's a kind of a good like warm up to the main event.
It is, man. Yeah, it's cool to see it grow. Like so many people, and then like families and stuff coming out. Like, I mean, even the after party, like with the putt and all these things going around, so all the kids have something to do, and it's super cool.
Yeah, we had dogs at the trap house. We had kids running around. It was great.
Yeah. The national anthem went off, I think, for a minute, right?
Yeah, that was it was for a live auction item.
Yeah.
That was the American flag.
Yeah.
Metal art.
Who kicked that off? I was in the camper. I was in the Airstream, and I heard it like people started singing. Like me and a couple of buddies got up. Like, we popped out of the camper. Yeah. Like,
I don't know who kicked that off, but it was just.
It was great.
People were trying to buy tickets for me, and I was like, give me a minute.
Yeah.
I have something to do right now.
Yeah, exactly.
So no, it was cool.
Oh, it was awesome, man. Yeah, such a great night, such a great event, man. And then a new person won the Daniel Lyon Trophy this year, right? Like,
I didn't hear that.
That's what I was told by CJ.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
because usually it's CJ or Caber's team.
Usually, for the last couple of years, they've been kind of going back and forth.
Yeah, so someone else came in. I didn't catch who was the champs this year.
I didn't see the score. I could look it up, but
no worries. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And you have someone else come in, but also like I don't mind if those guys are still battling, because like in my head I'm like, one of these days I'm gonna build like a team and I'm gonna take these guys on.
Yeah,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah, try to decrown these guys. Problem is I suck at golf. So
me too. I can hit the golf ball, but it hooks really bad. So
I don't even if I can hit the sucker without like digging a hole, then I do all right. And I used to be okay because my majors exercise science or health and human performance.
We talked about that last time, yeah.
Oh yeah. So I do we talked about golf a little bit. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So like I was okay for a minute. And I'm just like, it's just one of those things, if you don't use it, you lose it.
Yep.
Totally, I gotta go. Like if we had a top golf or something, I think it'd be probably a little better.
Awesome to have him. Montana.
Yeah, but that would probably be a lot better then.
Yeah, I mean we have the digital golf courses now.
Oh,
like there's one in Hamilton.
Oh, there is.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe me and you just gotta have a bro date and just go.
I'm down.
Yeah, go hammer on some.
I need to go there because a couple other people are talking to me about it. And they're like, yeah, it's fun. Like super easy. You get lessons there too. So
that'd be good. Yeah, working your swing a little bit because like you get in such a hurry sometimes, and like like things start to kind of fade too. And I'm a bit of a rigid, like, and you probably saw like when I first started skating too. Like I don't know, for some reason I compensate with like getting like rigid.
Okay.
So like
you flex up.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's like that's not what you should be doing. Like
gotta flow.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a flow state, right?
Yep.
And so if I'm hacking it, dude, I get worse because I get like more tight, and then I get exhausted. Like I have 9 holes in, and you got 9 more to go, and I'm already like my swing's gone. So and you see all like you said, all the greats, man. It looks effortless. They're just like, phew.
And they hit the ball at the same place every time. Yeah, I can't do
400
that.
yards, no big deal.
Can't do that.
Yeah, me either, man. I'm giving it everything. I'm like 200 yards.
If that.
Yeah, exactly,
yeah,
dude. Yeah, if I'm
I'll hit the ball maybe 200 yards, but it'll be 200 yards just way out.
Yeah, in the direction I don't want to go.
Yeah.
But that was awesome. And you this year you didn't caddy though, you said. What'd you end up doing?
I did not caddy this year. It was the first year I've not caddied. I usually caddy for Tony Mayette's team.
Oh, yeah. Was Tony here?
Yep. Tony was I don't know if he was at the event for a little while.
Oh, gosh, I missed him, yeah.
Yep. So I usually caddy for them. This year I just stuck with helping finance and ticket sales and just kind of doing my main job.
Oh, yeah.
A part of the committee. So that was fun. It was actually the first time I've actually sat down and like relaxed during this day, because usually I'm going like 90 miles an hour for the entire day.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it, man. Like last year, you were busy, I think, getting everything together when we did the post podcast, and Laura Ward and Benji and Hyphen were in here, McClay, and I was like, and I did a full podcast with them, got packed up and left, and you still passed me going home.
Yeah.
Like, I still left before you did last year. I was like, geez, dude, like, so busy, man. That's a full day.
It's a full day, like 7 o'clock. 6 o'clock until what is it now? Like 9? Oh, it's 10.
It's 10 o'clock.
So yeah, it's a full day. It's a full day of just awesome people, good conversations, good fun. So yeah, you can't complain about putt and pull.
No, dude, and like you don't really get tired. Like I got, you get a little. I mean, any day you get that little bit of afternoon leg a little bit, but then you like show up here, and then you start seeing people you didn't see yet in the day, and it just starts like rejuvenating that energy, and like everyone's like super excited. Like you said, the beer's flowing a little bit, so people are a little more huggy. Which I'm a hugger, so I'm like, hey, bring it in. Yeah. So yeah, I love it, man. And then like the family show up, and just like. And all the good feels come out in the the social afterwards, the auction, and everything, man. Like all the like the families come together, and we celebrate the folks that we lost. I mean, it's an important day, man. And I think this makes this so special. Like we're talking with Justin Beebe, being on display, like it's huge, man.
Absolutely. We had his father out here. He talked right out of the gate at Trap. We had several other guest speakers like Burke and Kevin Conley. Yeah. So a lot of people who have made the foundation what it is, and 2 who have benefited and also helped the foundation too. So I was super psyched to have Kevin out here. I'm glad he drove down. He works for the state now for fire.
Oh, he does?
In Montana. Yep. Up in up by Kalispell, Swan.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So he works for the state now. So super jazzed to have him come down. He wrote the book. He also has a book called Bark Ranger for kids. It's really good.
Oh, that's cool. Check it out.
Yep. So Bark Ranger for the kids, and then I can't remember the title of his main book about his story of him riding his bike across America to raise money for the foundation. So he talked a little bit today. Super jazzed to have him out. And then there's a lot of emotion. There's a lot of good feelings. A lot of just doing what the whole purpose of today was to raise money for the foundation, and the foundation takes that money and does a lot of great with it.
Oh man,
so much good.
So much good. Yeah, it's incredible, man. I mean, that's been the kind of theme of today. I mean, like I interviewed Caber earlier, and we talked about just like it's so awesome, and people just want to support a good cause. Like I think it's just like intrinsically built into humans. You know, like, and then we see like. Something that you give money to, and you're like, oh, well, I don't know. Hopefully that did some good. Yeah. But like you see it like directly come back in our communities, because everybody, like your brother, your sister, whoever has been a wildland firefighter or has dated one, married one, or your your kid's best friend or whatever growing up is, like in the part of the community. I mean, especially in Whitehall, it's like everyone knew Kevin Smith, my FMO, because he's part of the community. And then now Joe Sampson, FMO for the Beaverhead Deer Lodge National Forest. He grew up in Whitehall, and he was like my first boss, my first mentor.
Oh, cool.
And, now he's the FMO there, but like everybody knows Joe Sampson. Like, I mean, in the fire community, of course, but like in Whitehall, right? Like he's just he's just one of the locals, and it's like, I mean, that's what we have in Montana, So it's like everyone sees the benefit of like, or even like me, having with my issue, and then like the tumor, and I keep bringing it up because of the foundation, but that's how they help me, like,
Yeah.
so, it's, you see, like, I get repaid, I guess, like when you donate or become, like help out in the these events, like you see it come right back to our community in so many ways.
Like what we talked about last time, the family, the brotherhood, the sisterhood that we have. It's like, it's a small but big community. That's directly what the foundation is about, is helping us and just us,
Yeah.
which is cool. Like, like I said, we're a small but big kind of family. We're nationwide, but you go to a fire, you find someone
Yeah, totally.
typically. And the foundation comes in when, there's issues or when there's problems, and they make it right. So being out here today, being out in any of the events that raise money for the foundation, it's always a good time. It's always a good cause. So
yeah. And I don't know, man, maybe I talked about this before, maybe you did, but I think it's worth repeating, is like you said, the foundation is quick to respond.
Yep.
And like, I've definitely mentioned that quite a bit, but like an example is that one, firefighter who was injured in Northern Cal and was needing to go get some treatment or get back home in Southern Cal.
Yeah.
Do you remember that story?
Yep.
And the paperwork on the agency side was just getting all balled up.
It takes time.
Yeah, it just takes so much time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, exactly. And like the foundation got involved. Was like, what do you need?
Yep.
He needs an air ambulance.
Got it.
Yep, we're doing it.
Yep.
And they got the air ambulance sent and got him to where he needed to be, instead of like a full day in an ambulance where he was not really healthy enough to be traveling like that.
Yeah.
Like, it would have been a brutal. It's a brutal ride if you're not injured. And then that firefighter was in bad shape and needed more of a direct transport.
Yep.
And like you said, the foundation is like, oh yeah, we got that.
Yep.
And bam, made it happen.
Their family too is like, yep. Hotels, got it.
Yep. What do you need?
Flight ticket, done.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing the foundation does. They help everybody in part of our community out, and just us giving money for that it means all the world to me.
Oh man.
Because like you said, it doesn't. You donate to some certain causes, and you're like, I don't know if I'm going to see the benefit or whatever. With us and the foundation, you see the benefit. Like, you hear the stories. You're like, yeah, the money that I gave for that auction item helped directly pay for that family to go see their loved one when they were injured or sick or something, or help that loved one, get to where they needed to be. Yeah. So that's really cool.
Yeah, 100%, man. Yeah, it's like you said, so worth it. Like the $20 that we lose in the Antioch.
Oh, yeah,
man, it's gonna go hopefully help pay for an air ambulance to get somebody somewhere.
Guarantee it.
Like,
guarantee it.
Yeah, it's so good, man. It gives you the good feels, like we're saying, man. Like the morning, like starts like it says 6 a.m. Man, we're all rolling it to get to the trap shoot this morning and getting coffee going and everything else, man. And like but you're pumped, man. It's such a fun start to the day, and then. The sun, and the heat. But then by the time you get here, man, like you said, it just like fills the cup up again, with like energy and the good feels, man. I'm just so lucky to be a part of it, dude.
Yeah, no, we're happy to have you a part of it, man. So like, there's a big group of people and we plan for probably 12 months out. We're gonna have AAR in a couple of weeks, maybe. So I got to count a bunch of tickets, but
after action review for the folks not in the know.
Yes, after action review. So we basically go over what went well, what could we do differently, what can we make this event better for next year, and then we start planning next year almost seamlessly. So there's a bunch of people, a part of the community, a part of just the kind of greater bubble that make this happen. So definitely appreciate all of their work.
Well, and it shows too, like the little bit of tweaks, like even if they're just like small, like if you've been like I have kind of more of like on the outside, kind of helping out, like not as direct. Mm-hmm. But so like for me, I'm not in any of the planning stuff. I just show up and I do the podcast and try to help get the word out. Yeah. But then I show up day of, and you could see like for me, I could see like the different little tweaks. I mean, just like we're talking about, even the speakers, like for the putt or for the trap event. Yeah. And then even just like the way the evening event went off, it seemed like. Without a hitch, like everything just keeps getting better. Bringing an auctioneer like Zane, dude. Zane's crushed it.
What a beautiful singing voice. Yeah. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I was blown away. And even CJ, I was kind of surprised. I'm like,
CJ tried to do it too. Zane was laughing in the background. Yeah. So no, it's every year we try to make it better. We try to raise more money. We try to make sure the firefighters, because our event's not necessarily about getting all the money, as you know. Yeah. That helps, but we want to make sure our firefighters are taken care of, and we want to make sure our firefighters have fun. So most of the people that participate are our firefighters, the ones that do the work. So we try to make the financial cost less on them and make sure they have more fun. Yeah. And that's what it's about. Totally. That's the biggest thing, is making sure the firefighters at this day on this event, the putt and pull, to have fun. Because I mean, how much a day like this, you don't get these days very often.
No, man, especially at our age. Like
Yeah.
like we're the generation, which a lot of us are, who come to these events of like kiddos and lives, and they got their sports events. Your kiddos do, and then your wife's got her thing going on or whatever. So you got like all these things happening. So like, unless you're on a fire or you're stuck with like us for a while, like you don't get the hang.
No.
So like this is great, and for the mental health, right?
Oh
like,
yeah.
Coming out of the dark winter and coming to hang, like at an event like this, even though this winter's pretty mild, but you know. It's I think it's huge, man, and I think it helps kind of set the tone for the year coming up. Especially
Absolutely.
for the folks who are back on the fire line.
It definitely, like what you said, fills the cup, which is great. Like this is like you said, we come out of winter, just slogging around the office, doing the winter work and stuff like that. And this is a good primer for fire season. Be like, okay, my cup's full. I can do my job better. I can be more everything else. And for the season that's coming up, which may or may not be bad, we don't know, but yeah, that's another huge benefit for this event.
Totally, yes, and I feel it for sure, man. It's like because that's part of the reason why like guys like us kind of stay in fire and keep doing stuff and showing up on assignments and stuff. It's the people more than the job, because the job is what it is, man. It's a hard ass job, and it wears on you, and but after a while, it kind of ends up just like punching in, punching out. Like, oh yeah, 16-hour shift, go dig some line, go cut some saw, go mop some things up, whatever it might be, right? Like. It ends up being kind of more routine after you're in it for a while, and it's like the exertion of the job, like the output you got to do to maintain that, it builds on you after a few years, but then like when you're out here like with these people, it's like, oh yeah, man, like if I'm better at my job, these people come home to their families, like, so that's what I get out of it too, that family event,
Yeah, and you build relationships too. Like we always say it's a small family, it's a big family, whatever you want to call it, but we always have a brotherhood and sisterhood, right? That doesn't just happen naturally.
No.
We are with each other for 16 hours a day, cutting line, digging line, all that jazz. And then as we get older, we get into different jobs and people spread out, come back in, whatever. It's just a big community.
Yeah,
and
totally.
to maintain that community and have a day like this where we bring that community together and we raise money for a good reason.
Yeah.
It's huge.
And it's a great hang for folks that are still in the fire world like us, or the folks that are outside. Like, one of my friends who went to Whitehall with, he was gone for a while. He's been out of the agency for a while. He was a smoke jumper. And came back to this event. It was like he had never left,
Yeah.
And I think he got like a lot out of it too. And then I ran to Lindsay and talked to her for a little bit, and she recently left, and it's like, we were talking about the little things that happen especially when you leave a fire job. You're like, some of the identity things and stuff that go with it. 'Cause it's like, well, not only was this my life, but it's kind of who I am, as a wildland firefighter.
Yeah.
But then you come to these events and it's like, yeah, but you're still part of the team.
Still part of the family.
Yeah, still part of the family.
That family doesn't go away.
No.
Even you may leave the agency, you may leave fire, but the family's still there, and we still support each other.
100%, man. Yeah, and that's what I think this like really hammers home. Something like this, man.
Yeah. No, it's really good.
I don't want to keep you too late, man. We're about 20 minutes in.
Okay.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'm with you, man. Yeah, my kiddos are all asleep and stuff.
I hope mine are.
Yeah, actually, I hope. Actually, I can't guarantee that either. But yeah, man, I think that's super important, and that's why like these things live on. And that's like I said with Mr. BB, I kept saying with these events, like Justin will never be forgotten, and all the other folks we've lost, because Wildland Firefighter Foundation remembers them. Every person that we've lost, is on the wall there.
Is on the wall.
And we honor them. Anybody who gets to go in there gets to see that they're honored on the wall there. And never forgotten. And that's another thing that makes us so close, I think, is we're big and we've lost more than I'd like to know. In fire, but like. Not so much that they don't fit in one building, in one room, really. I mean, a big
It's a big room. If you haven't been to the foundation headquarters in Boise, Idaho, by the airport, I would 100% recommend it. It's beautiful. They will take you a tour. They got a whole, like, upstairs that's just Coors themed, which is really cool. They have the wall of remembrance, excuse me. It's a really cool building. Their new building is amazing. So, Boise, Idaho Foundation headquarters, I'd go.
Yeah, it's definitely worth a trip. If you're just passing through, like, they love visitors. It's a great spot. You pick up some gear, too, to help support. Like I said, Wall of Remembrance is what I'm referring to, right? And, it's wild, too, especially when you've been as long as we have. You're like, oh, yeah, I remember that. Yep. Oh, I remember that. Oh, yeah, I forgot about them. Like, dang, you know.
Yep, went to their funeral, set up their funerals. Yeah.
Yeah, it hits heavy, man. You go in there, but you also with appreciation too. Like,
yeah, you never forget, and that was the thing that we learned at least I did super early in my career was like it's a family.
Yeah,
And we take care of each other, whether they're gone or not. We take care of each other.
Yeah.
So, and then today just brings more of that into light and to support everything, which is why we do it.
Yeah, 100%, man, and yeah, it's super cool too. Because like, if I didn't, you know, if this event didn't exist, probably
you're good.
Say we're getting kicked out. Someone steal your truck?
No, I just saw a truck. I don't know if that was my truck, but
just see a
squirrel.
See some tail lights coming at us.
Yeah.
Some reverse lights. As long as they don't come in here with us, we're all right. Yeah. I mean, they can come in physically, just not with their truck.
No, the bumper through.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Something my back's facing it. But yeah, man, like it's great too. Because when I was going through my pheochromocytoma stuff, I just mentioned that I lost one of my friends who like was out of the agency for a while, but he's a wildland firefighter for a long time, and we went to high school. Well, we went to the same school. He was a little older than me, so we didn't go to high school together. But when I talked to him about his passing and stuff, I can't exactly remember how we got on the subject. But they're like, oh, like if you want, we could honor him too. Like, you know, he was a wildland firefighter, so like even though he wasn't line of duty death, like we'll still, you know, put his name on the wall. Or I think they got like that little walkway, like a you know, where they put the bricks.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they're kind of talking about, like, you know, a memorial on a brick for him and stuff, which is because I think the Wall of Remembrance is line of duty. I think, right?
I don't know the specifics, but
I don't either. I think that's how it goes. I think the stuff inside the you know, the new buildings is you know, line of duty deaths, and then that walking path with all the bricks, I think, is like just folks that we've lost over the years.
Okay.
Which is also super cool. You know that, you know, because I mean, especially if like say your family moves away from the West, like you're born and raised in the West, and like family moves away, and you know your parent, your grandparent was wildland firefighter, smoke jumper, hotshot, whatever it might be, and like, you know, like you get to walk this, you know, you go just to that site to visit and be like, oh yeah, there's, you know, grandma's name or grandpa's name.
Yeah,
like, that's cool to me.
really
I think
cool.
Yeah, I like those things, dude. So I'm glad they do that. I've actually never been to that walkway. I've just kind of seen pictures and little videos of it. Have you ever been
to the walkway that's right outside the building or in the building?
Outside the building, it's kind of like by Nifty. It's
well, it's like it's the airport. You have the foundation. I ran it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like less than half a mile away.
That's the one I'm talking about. Yeah. And is it like behind a locked gate though? I thought it was like,
I don't remember. I
think like during the weekends, I think you can't access it maybe, but I could be wrong. Either way, it's worth going to check out, and I got to get back down there to check that out. And another thing I was going to say too is like what's also cool is that like about the foundation is that Burke Miner, co-founder with his mom, right, Vicky, you know, Angel Vicky, she's amazing. So lucky to have her, you know, and like, but like, you know, Burke shows up for this event, you know, like, and then like if a new event pops off, it doesn't even matter. Like I was talking to Burke, he's like, yeah, a new event, I'm gonna go show up and show my support. So they could have like 20 people show up for, you know, something, and he's gonna show up and show his support, man, and that's cool. Like I don't think a lot of I mean, other foundations maybe are bigger, or other nonprofits are maybe bigger, so they don't have that kind of capacity. But like, you know, Burke makes sure he shows up for these things, which is super cool.
We always have somebody from the foundation show up, which is amazing.
Yeah, dude.
And it's regardless of like the time or year, it doesn't matter. They'd be like, you support us, we support you, and that's the way our community is.
Yeah, it's so cool, man. And just like I said, so lucky to be a part of it. And man, I'm gonna keep talking to you, but we both got to make it home.
We do have to make it home. I will end with the putt and pull. We easily raised over $50,000 this year. The store where you can get this cool merchandise and my cool Justin Bieber hat that I got is open right now. Just Google Missoula Putt Pull. You can see all our cool pictures, what happened during the event, and then if you want to go to the shop and support us and support the foundation with this cool gear, it's locally made here in Missoula by Inkshed Merch, so shout out to them. We appreciate them helping us out. Go Google us, and we're gonna start planning for next year, which will be the 11th anniversary. So we're gonna honor Trenton and Jordan, or it's Jordan, right?
Jordan.
No, it's Brent. Sorry, Brent Witham.
Oh, with him. Oh, yeah.
You should edit that part out.
Yeah, no, it's all right, man. It's late. Like, people understand.
Yeah, so, Brent Witham and Trenton, we're going to honor them next year because that's a 10-year anniversary for them. This was 10 years for Justin Bieber, and then next year will be the 10th year anniversary for them. So we're going to try to make this event bigger, better, and more fun, so if it's possible.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to beat, but every year I think it gets a little bit more, a little bit better every year, a little more fun. If that's, like you said, it doesn't feel possible, but every year it seems to do it, man.
I hope so. That's my main focus, at least.
Yeah, I think so, man. And like more family friendly every year.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think maybe because people's families are growing, maybe too.
And
like,
I mean, 10 years ago, none of us had families.
No, yeah, we're all young,
Yeah, we're all young. We're probably fairly new to the agency, and now we have families and we have other things going on. So bringing all that together and raising some money for the foundation, making sure our firefighters have fun, that's what today was all about, and I think we accomplished that.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Well, that's a great place to end her, I think, my friend.
I think so, too.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, man, after hours, and appreciate the hell out of you. Oh,
See
man.
you, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, folks, for tuning in.
Hi, Shane.